Man, I wish my truck didn't have so much power. I wish it didn't pull trailers so easy. Man, it goes up the hills too easy. Said no man ever, or woman. If you're a truck person, you want power, right? And it's not easy to get, right? Wrong. I'm gonna show you how within 5 minutes, you can boost your horsepower as much as 140 horsepower or more on an EcoBoost. I don't know about the others. They've got tuners for different models. That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to show you how I made this truck a whole lot more fun to drive, and it still gets good fuel economy if I can keep my foot out of it. We're going to tell you all about that right after this. Hey, did you know that with a push of a button, nowadays you can gain as much as 140 horsepower on something like this EcoBoost? This is a 2019 EcoBoost, so it's got the latest generation engine in it. It's got the lighter aluminum body, and after I put this tune on this thing, man alive, did it come, it came alive. I'm telling you guys, it's so easy. It used to be you had to take your vehicle to a mechanic and get a new camshaft put in, adjust the timing, maybe bore out the cylinders, go oversize, you know, all that good stuff, increase your compression. Not anymore. Everything's computerized. You just put in a tune. This company called MPT has sent me a tune, and they can customize your tune just about any way you want. And with that simple little change to your computer, all of a sudden this thing just comes alive. I'm going to show you how much. You're going to be shocked, I think, some of you, because it literally only took about 5 minutes, and you basically get way better throttle response. Turbo comes on quicker. It just gets up and wants to go. I thought it kind of did before, but now this thing is like on steroids. Oh, and yes, this is a sponsored video, but I bought this tuner first, and I was going to put out videos anyway, and I reached out to them and they offered to sponsor me. So yes, it is a sponsored video. I'm going to show you a 0 to 60 time before and after, and I took this thing to the drag strip and it kicked butt. Now I've done that before, but it cut like almost a second off, like 3/4 of a second off my time, and it was so fast. You're gonna wait till you see the video. I couldn't hold it back. The way you launch these things, you put it in 4-wheel drive, you turn off traction control and all that, stomp on the brake, stomp on the gas, the light turns yellow. On the third yellow, you let up. Twice I had a red light because I couldn't hold it back. I had my foot, you know, I thought I had it buried on that pedal, on the brake pedal, and it just started creeping because it had so much power. I've been to the track before and never did that before. It was fun, but I didn't want a red light. I was out running Chargers, Challengers, Mustangs. Now I couldn't beat a Corvette because they're pretty fast. I was running 14 seconds in this truck, and 0 to 60 of just over 5 seconds, and I'll show you that. So I'm gonna get into that video, show you a little bit of the drag racing, 0 to 60 times, and you guys be the judge. Okay, this is a 0 to 60 test. So I don't have a stopwatch. I'm gonna be driving by myself. It's kind of hard to watch the speedometer and a stopwatch because the stopwatch is on your phone. We're just going to look when the needle starts moving and try and gauge it that way. Now keep in mind that I'm at 4,700 feet of elevation. That's gonna hurt me. I've got probably 300 pounds of tools and miscellaneous stuff in here, plus 20 gallons of fuel. But this truck is actually one of the fastest models of Ford trucks in the EcoBoost line that they make, because it's the newer generation of EcoBoost. It's 2019 truck, and it has the aluminum body. That helps quite a bit in the acceleration test, but we're gonna see how it does in stock mode and go from there. And we are going to brake boost it, so we're going to stand on the brake, build up the power, and then launch it. Here we go. Okay, this is also in sport mode. Now I'm going to cool it off a little bit, make sure I'm not heat soaking it too much, so I'm just going to drive for a little bit, and then we're going to retune it, which tuning it takes about 3 to 5 minutes. It takes a while. And in case you're wondering, I am launching in 4-wheel drive with traction control off, although I don't think it makes much difference. There we go. All right, go. Stop. Actually spun the tires a little bit, taking off in 4-wheel drive. That was definitely faster. So we'll see how fast it is, and then I'm going to show you some drag racing clips too, if I haven't already. Hey, I noticed something else in that clip, which I kind of knew they did, but notice how the turbo came up faster on the tune portion on the bottom than it did on the non-tune. That's one reason it's quicker off the line. Well, hey, I couldn't remember which time slip was that diesel truck, so here's my best run of the night, and it ended up being a 14:12, and I did have a reaction time of 0.17. Now compare that to my previous best run before the tune, which was a 14:9, so it basically cut off 0.8, almost a whole second off my time. So hey, I'm going to put a link to this company down below. And if you want to check out, they've got all kinds of tunes for a lot of different vehicles. I've got 2 tunes on this one available. One for racing basically, which is totally streetable around town. And actually if you hit the sport mode on this thing, it bumps it up even more. So that's where you get the full-on racing power. But like I said, it's totally streetable. But I also got a tow tune, and they make that safer for when you're towing. And if you need to take it to the dealer, you just put the programmer on it, put it back to stock, take it to the dealer, and it's going to feel like an ordinary truck again. Same thing if you're going to sell it and you don't want to sell it with that tune. So check out the link down below, and thanks to MPT for supporting us on this channel and helping us put out fun content like this. But you know, a lot of you guys are into home improvement. If you are, you've got a truck probably. If you got a truck, you need more power, check out the link. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Go have fun.